They say every creature on earth once lived together on the land. But one day, the mighty hippo made a promise so deep, it changed his life forever. A promise that still echoes across Africa, every time a hippo opens its mouth to the sky. Long ago, before humans walked the earth, before rivers cut through the valleys, the animals of Africa lived in peace, or so it seemed. Among them was Hippo, one of the largest and most powerful creatures ever seen. He had thick gray skin like stone, and a mouth wide enough to swallow a small tree. Every morning, when the sun rose over the savannah, Hippo would stomp through the tall grass, eating everything in sight. He would eat and eat, from sunrise to sunset, leaving empty patches wherever he passed. When other animals saw him, they whispered, "There goes Hippo again, taking all the grass for himself." At first, they tried to ignore it. But as the days passed, food grew scarce. The zebras had less to graze. The gazelles could barely feed their young. Even the elephants began to complain. So one day, the animals gathered under the great baobab tree to hold a council. The wise old tortoise spoke first. "My friends, we cannot go on like this. If Hippo continues, none of us will survive the dry season." The lion roared. "Then we must take our complaint to Niam, the sky god. Only he can decide what is fair." And so it was agreed. When Hippo heard that the animals had gone to Niam, he laughed. "They are jealous of my size and strength. The earth has enough grass for all." But when the sky god summoned him, Hippo bowed low, trembling. Niam's voice roared through the sky like thunder. "Hippo, the animals say you are greedy. That you take more than your share. Is this true?" Hippo's great body shook. "Great Niam, I meant no harm. I eat only what my belly needs." The sky god sighed. "Your belly needs too much. From now on, the land will no longer feed you." Hippo cried out, "Please, great one, have mercy. Where will I go? The land is my home." Niam thought for a while, then asked, "What do you suggest, Hippo?" Hippo bowed his head. "Let me live in the river, where the grass grows beneath the water. I will eat no fish, no creature of the water. Only plants. Let me live there in peace." Niam looked deep into Hippo's heart and saw truth, but also hunger. "You may go," he said. "But each night, when the moon rises, you will come out of the water and call the names of your family. You must open your mouth wide so that I can see you have not eaten any fish or creature of the river." Hippo bowed deeply. "I promise, great Niam. I will keep my word." And so Hippo left the dry land behind. He walked slowly to the great river, his heavy feet sinking into the soft mud. When he entered the water, the river rippled and danced around him, as if welcoming its new guest. For the first time, Hippo felt peace, the coolness of the water soothed his skin, and the gentle plants swayed like a feast before him. But the fish were afraid. They whispered among themselves, "Will Hippo eat us? He is so big." Hippo heard their whispers and sighed. "Do not fear me, little ones. I gave my word to Niam, and a promise is a promise." And from that day, Hippo lived happily in the river. He spent his days underwater, and when the sun set, he rose from the river, opened his mouth wide, and called out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting his children for Niam to see, proving that none were missing, and none were eaten. And even today, if you ever stand by a river at sunset, you might hear the sound of a hippo grunting loudly, opening his mouth toward the sky. He is not just making noise. He is keeping his promise. Because in the old days, when God still spoke and animals made vows, a promise once made to the heavens could never be broken. And that is why the hippo lives in the water. Every story carries a lesson. This one teaches us about greed, honesty, and the power of keeping our word. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more people can hear the wisdom of Africa's ancient stories.